Is Donald Trump a second Ronald Reagan? More and more people asking these questions, and there are some similarity of both of these presidents. Welcome to the weekly update of the Werthstein Institute. We again speaking about the new president, and we now speak about the old president, because Ronald Reagan also was not from a professional political. He was a movie actor, as we all know. And there is another similarity. Before he came into the White House, the people saw him very critical, especially in Europe. And in the end, he was a successful president. Trump is also seen very critical. And what Ronald Reagan did, he increased the budget deficit and spent it a lot. He spent a lot into the military to bring down the Soviet Union. Trump will also increase the budget deficit and spend. He will not spend so much in the military because Russia is not as strong as the Soviet Union in the 80s. He will spend more into the infrastructure. And we from the Werthstein Institute calculated and made the comparison of both of these programs. And inflation adjusted, the Trump program is 1.5 times bigger than the Reagan program. So that means normally the economy has to grow faster than we could expect under Clinton and with a normal ongoing program. And of course the markets are playing that. This is the reason why the market think that the rate hikes of the Fed go faster than expected, and why we saw in the last 2 weeks the biggest 2-week loss in bonds since 26 years. And we of course see that in the currencies. So we see a strong dollar against the euro, against the yen, and also against the Chinese yuan. So what does it mean in the end for the equities? If we look into the year 2015, the stock markets of Europe and Japan have been very strong because the strong dollar against them, because they have better conditions in export into the dollar room. But now it looks more that the US markets are benefiting from the strong dollar, from the program. And in our mind, it can be a similar way. On the one hand, the US markets are benefiting from the investments or from the budget spending of Trump. The European markets will benefit from the lower currencies they have and the better conditions in the export. But if you look on that flat or in total, not in local currencies, so from the investor point of view, from a European investor, from a German investor point of view, for example, then it could be that in the end, with the performance of the stock market, of the Wall Street, plus the further increase of the dollar, what we expect, can be the better performance than the European markets or the Japanese markets, because we think the dollar will increase further. We also made the comparison of the Reagan era, and if we see that, the euro can go down to 88 cents to the dollar, so go lower than parity, when that's nearly the level, I think, where the euro started, so that's possible. And that mean in the end, so we are very, very good positioned with the Werthstein Institute, because we are in Europe, we are in Japan, but also we are in the US. So, and we will benefit in the US from a lower stock market performance, but bigger currency performance, and in Europe and Japan, so we will have the better stock market performance in our view. So that's good, international, about different industries, about different countries. So we are looking forward to the Trump program and the increase of the economy. That was the update of the weekly Werthstein, or the weekly update of Werthstein. So see you next week. Bye-bye.